So all across Southeast Asia, food companies are very concerned about reformulation against sugar to combat diabetes and obesity. It's a complete epidemic in Southeast Asia. Places like Malaysia, 19% of health costs already go against fighting obesity in that marketplace. And obesity is growing in Southeast Asia faster than it is in the West. So products like ourselves, which can help fight that, are really in high demand. So we're going to your event in Singapore to really showcase our technology and to gain interest from the industry about how we can help in their challenges. Well, I think Singapore and Southeast Asia looked at three areas. Certainly plastics. Plastics need to be a challenge for most companies. They're trying to find new ways to get themselves out of that sector. Secondly, reformulation for healthier choices. Consumers want natural choices. They don't want artificial ingredients. They don't want chemicals. And they want things which are a little bit more like Mum used to make. So going back in time and looking at sort of healthy cultural roots for food is really kind of the growing trends. So those two areas I think are really big news and should be very exciting in your sectors. So I think there's challenges everywhere, which is things like regulations, things like speed of change for customers. They're often quite protective of their brand and don't want to change very quickly, which is understandable. And thirdly, which is there's a price point. So many new innovations are very expensive and very difficult to scale. So our solution tries to hit all those three areas. Firstly, we're working with a natural ingredient such as sugar so that it actually can fit in existing regulations. Secondly, in terms of adoption, our technology actually works with their formulations to help them make quick and accelerated changes to their brand and still keep customer preference. And thirdly, price, because we're chopping out the complete refining process and focusing directly on the sugar milling process, we're chopping out a lot of cost, expense and energy for production and making our product effective and competitive in the market.